Listen, I've been going over some stuff, and I'm a little worried about this cold affecting our battery efficiency. You know, we quit heating the glycols, say water power, so that's not helping us any.
So it could cause us amp hours in the back.
That's a possibility.
I've been going over the numbers again.
Have they called up with a re-entry plan yet? Because we're coming in too shallow.
We're working on something, Jack. Just hold on.
I can't remember the ratio to temperature. We got no references on board.
Well, let's see if Houston can pull up the mil specs on it.
Listen. They gave us too much Delta V. They had us burned too long. At this rate, we're going to skip right out of the atmosphere, and we're never going to get back.
What are you talking about? How'd you figure that?
I can add.
Jack, they've got half the PhDs on the planet
Houston
working
says
on
are
this
right
thing.
on the money.
And what if they had made a mistake, all right, and there was no way to reverse it? Do you think they would tell us? There's no reason for them to tell us.
You mean they're not going to tell us? That's bullshit.
All right, there's 1,000 things that have to happen in order. We are on number 8. You're talking about number 692.
And in the meantime, I'm trying to tell you we're coming in too fast. I think they know it, and I think that's why we don't have a goddamn re-entry plan,
That's
all right?
duly noted. Thank you, Jack.
Ow! God damn it!
Hey!
Piece of shit!
This piece of shit's going to get you home.
All right.
That's because that's the only thing we got left, Jack.
Now, what are you saying, Fred?
Well, I think you know what I'm saying.
Now, wait a minute. All I did was stir those tanks.
What was that gauge reading before you hit the switch?
Hey, don't tell me how to fly the damn CM, all right?
You don't
They brought
even
me in
know,
here
do ya?
to do a job. They asked me to stir the damn tanks, and I stirred the tanks.
Jack, stop kicking yourself in the ass.
This is not my fault.
No one is saying it is. If I'm in the left-hand seat when the call comes up, I stir the tanks.
Yeah, well, tell him that.
I just asked you what the gauge is reading.
All right, we're not
And
gonna...
you don't know.
All right, look, we're not doing this, gentlemen. We are not going to do this. We're not going to go bouncing off the walls for 10 minutes. Because we're just going to end up right back here with the same problems. Trying to figure out how to stay alive.
Aquarius, this is Houston.
Are we on Vox?
No, we're not on Vox.
Yeah, Houston, this is Aquarius. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jim, could you check your CO2 gauge for us?
Yeah, Houston, we were just looking at that. Our CO2 measurement has jumped 4 notches in the last hour.
That can't be right. I went over those numbers 3 times.
Jim, that sounds about right. We were expecting that.
Well, that's very comforting to know. Houston, what do we do about it?
Jim, we're working on a procedure down here for you. Do you copy?
Oh, Christ.
All right, Houston, we're standing by for those procedures.
Christ, I know why my numbers are wrong. I only figured it for 2 people.
Maybe I should just hold my breath.
The deadly CO2 gas is literally poisoning the astronauts with every breath in and out.
Heads up, heads up.
And spokesman will not comment further.
Go. Heads up, people. Look out now.
What's this?
That's what they gotta make.
Well, I hope you got the procedures for me.
Right here.
That's it?
All right, Aquarius, this is Houston. Do you have a flight plan up there?
Affirmative, Andy. Jack's got one right here.
Okay, we have an unusual procedure for you here.
We need you to rip the cover off.
I want you to rip the cover off the flight plan.
With pleasure.
All right, now the other materials you're going to need here are a lithium
Hydroxide canister, two lithium hydroxide canisters, I'm sorry. A roll of gray tape.
Duct tape.
That's duct tape. You need an LCG bag, 2 LCG bags, the red suit hoses. You've got the flight plan covered.
Excuse me, can you give me a time? What about their level of carbon dioxide?
It's climbing.
You're saying that they're almost out of breathable air.
No, wait a second. That's not what he said. He said we're working.
You want to cut the duct tape 3 feet long.
Tell me this arm.
Just use your arm.
It's a good arm length.
Oh, okay, Houston, I see what you're getting at. Hold on. Okay, Jack, tear that piece of tape down the middle lengthwise.
All right.
Hold on, Houston.
While the astronauts appear to have enough oxygen to keep them alive, one thing they have too much of is carbon dioxide. With each breath, the 3 men expel more of the poisonous gas into the lunar module cockpit, and the scrubbers intended to keep the atmosphere breathable are quickly becoming saturated.
shit, I tore it. Shit!
Houston, what do we do if we, rip the bag? Can we tape it?
They just tore the bag. Stand by. What you tell them to do?
Hold it. Should have one more bag here.
But they've still got a long way to come, and they are now working on their backup facilities, their emergency facilities, and the problem is, if anything more goes wrong, they're in real trouble.
System, the space agency has long since calculated, any rescue system the space agency calculated.
One sock.
Once you have the sock in place, we're going to want you to bungee the entire filter assembly to the bulkhead, right above the limb cannon.
We're getting close to 15.
So how does this flight compare to other emergency situations you've faced?
Well, I'd have to say that this is the most serious situation we've ever encountered in manned spaceflight.
Houston, filters in place.
Roger, 13.
Suit circuit relief to close. CO2 canister select to secondary. All right.
I can hear air moving.
Just bring normal, fellas.
Aquarius, please advise on CO2 status.
Yeah, Houston, we're taking a look at those numbers right now.
We're still holding close to 15, Houston. Roger that, standing by.
Houston, the CO2 level has dropped to 9, and it is still falling.
Yes. Good job.
That is good to hear, Aquarius. And you, sir, are a steely-eyed missile man.
Okay, spacecraft controlled by computer.
We overloaded.
There's way too much power there. There must be a sneak circuit someplace between steps 7 and 10.
All right, which one has the leak?
Don't know that yet, John. The sequence was wrong. We'll just have to go back and try them one at a time.
You need a break, Ken?
If they don't get one, I don't get one.
Well, if it won't work, get me another one. My son's supposed to be on.
I know, Mrs. Lovell.
Hi, Blanche. They can't fix a damn thing in this place.
Blanche, it's Marilyn. Hi, Grandma.
I was going to see Jimmy.
I know. We came to tell you something. There's been an accident. Jimmy's okay. He's all right. But he's not going to get to walk on the moon.
Well, they said he was.
I know. That was before. Now there's been an explosion. And they're all okay. They're all right. But now they're just going to try to figure out a way to get them home. And it's a little bit dangerous.
Are you scared? Well, don't you worry, honey. if they could get a washing machine to fly, my Jimmy could land it.